What are exports? Exports are goods and services that leave a country and are sold abroad. If I make cars in my country and sell half of them abroad, I can say that half of my sales are exported. For the other country, the country receiving my cars, they are imports. Put simply, exports are goods leaving a country and imports are goods coming in. It does not matter how a product leaves a country, it can be sent by ship, train, car, air, or a passenger's suitcase. If it is going to be sold abroad, it is an export. Even if you deliver something to a client in a neighboring country and it crosses the border on the back of a camel, horse, donkey, or alpaca, it is an export. Anything produced at home and sold abroad is an exported item. A country that exports more than it imports in value terms has a trade surplus. One that exports less than it imports has a trade deficit. Germany and China export much more than they import, so they have a trade surplus. The UK and the US, on the other hand, have large trade deficits because they export much less than they import. Exports and imports are the two components of international trade. International trade has grown dramatically over the past century. Countries today are more dependent on each other for goods and services than they were in the past. People's standards of living in countries highly engaged in international trade are considerably higher than those in other nations. If you only sell to your domestic market, perhaps you should consider exporting. Your market, if you export, is multiple times bigger than the domestic one. It is good for business not to put all your eggs in one basket. If exports boost your sales, you will produce more. You will subsequently gain by greater economies of scale and better margins. Thank you for watching this brief video on exports.